Hey everybody, welcome back to Super Beach Adventure Catastrophe. I'm your host, Tom for... Let's see you pronounce my name. Please pronounce it correctly, or otherwise I'll be very annoyed. Um, I'm here today to tell you about our newest invention. It's a dog. Wouldn't you like a dog? It is a little pretty dog. Well, here you go. You can have one. Only $64.99 plus postage packaging, which is also $64.99. So 64 to 64. It's a lot of money. Please give me the money. I will accept check. I will accept other check. I will accept two checks. I'll tell you that. Um, please send the money, and don't worry about anything else. And then eventually you'll get a dog. What a fun time! Everybody is having a good time, including Mario, who turns into little bubbles and dies, and is reconstituted somewhere on the beach. But that's so secret. Mm. Today on Super Beach Adventure Catastrophe, we got some special guests. Hello, special guest. How are you? I'm very good, thank you. Wow, you sound exactly like me. That's crazy. Yeah. You should think about getting that checked out because otherwise people will make fun of you and the way you sound. If you're anything like me, that is. Ha 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 ha. Oh, thank you. I will do that. Yeah, yes, you should. Anyway, also on the show we have oh, dang it! Stupid quacky piece of shit. Put it in this way. Yeah. If you go to the beach, then you're at the beach. Sweet. Have you ever seen a shark? Like really, have you ever like been at the sea and you saw a shark and you've been like, shit, dude, it's a shark up there? Because like people talk about it, but I don't think I've ever met anybody who actually legit has seen a shark. Like you see the videos on YouTube and stuff. There's people on there, and they got their sharks. You know, they're like, oh look, I'm just innocently walking along the beach, and there is a shark. Yeah, better. You know what those videos are like. We've all seen those videos, shark videos. We've all seen them. But like, have you yourself ever like properly experienced what the experience a shark or shark attack or shark like kind of you know thing happening? Because I've never like met a shark out in the wild. I've never been to a shark's house. You know what I mean? I've been in their backyard. You know, when you go to the beach, you go swimming for a little bit. You don't go into the house really. You just kind of play outside for a little bit. You know, like right here, it's like the backyard of the ocean. You know what I mean? Like we're just scratching the surface right here. This ain't nothing. You know, even if you go way out here, it's like it is what it is. But like way over there, see where that thing is? That thing over there. Yeah, that's like the shark's house. You know, it's way, way, way out in the distance. So if you're just at the beach, like sharks aren't gonna come up to you. You'll be alright. Nothing to worry about. Like you don't go to the beach and you see all those people and they're all tanned and they're all like hanging out on the beach, and then right beside them is just the shark wearing sunglasses, working on his tan. You don't see that. Do you want to know why you don't see that? Because sharks don't do that. Why do sharks not do that? Because they're polite. You know, for the most part, I'm gonna say this, man. For the most part, sharks are really polite. They they don't they don't muscle in on anybody else's business. Like people, again, now you're gonna say, oh, but they eat people. No, the people put themselves in that position. If you walk up to a shark and well, I guess walking up to a shark. Start again. Walking up to the shark, probably like swimming up to him or whatever. But you're messing his turf. You're on the shark's turf. You're in shark house. If you're in shark house, you should expect to get shark attack. Like, I'm not saying anything controversial here. I'm just spitting truths. You know what I mean? You just gotta watch out for a shark. But like what I said was, for the most part, sharks are pretty good because one time there was a shark. Like I said, most of the time, shark pretty sweet, stay in their lane. You know, they just swim about with the fins. They look for prey, whatever they eat. You know, clams or whatever. I don't know what sharks eat. I imagine clams. Clams are delicious. And scallops. Scallops are really good. And but one time there was this shark, and he like muscled into my own house. I was like, you know, I was knocking on the door, and I go and answer the door. And there's a shark there, but he's wearing a hat, and he had a briefcase, a tie, but like no other clothes. And I'm like, dude, already I can see through this disguise. I'm not buying it, man. I think you're a shark. And he looked at me, and he's like, hello, my name is Businessman Ted. And I stopped him right there. I'm like, dude, whatever you're gonna say, I don't want to hear it. You're a shark, aren't you? And he started to laugh. He's like, you know the way people laugh. Well, you know the way sharks laugh whenever they're up to something. Well, that's exactly how he laughed, right? He's like, me, a shark? Don't be ridiculous. And I'm like, but you got all the big teeth. And he's like, that's, don't, are you discriminating against my big teeth? Why do you like this? Just because I was born with big teeth doesn't mean that you can make fun of me for it. And then I started feeling really bad. I'm like, I don't want to make fun of people with big teeth. That's not my intention here. I mean, he just came into my house, basically, and I feel a little bit like shouldn't have done that, coming into my house, you know, unattended, trying to sell me whatever garbage is in your briefcase. I don't care what's in your briefcase. Take your briefcase, take your tie, fuck off. You know, I didn't say that to him because that would have been rude. I'm not rude. I'm very, as you can tell, I'm a very sweet guy. Got a lot of niceness to me. I'm very sweet. I'm nice. So I didn't say that to the shark. But I knew he was, well, you know, once he gave me the old sob story, he's like, everybody's always making fun of my shark teeth. And my hands are looking awful lot like fins. My feet that also look like fins. It's crippling. I'm like, dude, I felt really bad, you know? Because I didn't want to make fun of a cripple. And I thought, you know what? Fair play to you. You've managed to put on a tie somehow, despite the fact that you don't have any hands or fingers. You still managed to tie a tie. You know, you're holding a briefcase, which again is commendable because you don't got no fingers. You just got flippers. You're a flipper baby. But again, I didn't call him a flipper baby because I don't know what the terminology is these days. In 2019, is flipper baby? Can you still say flipper baby? Because back in the day, we used to, you know, I don't want to say crass. We used to say flipper baby all the time. But now, you know, climate has changed, political correctness, etc. I don't know if flipper baby is you know, is that bad? Am I racist for calling somebody a flipper baby? It's hard to know, isn't it? It's hard to know what the deal is. So anyway, I was like, dude, look, I'm sorry about your messed up face with your crazy teeth, and I'm really sorry about your flipper baby hands. You know your flippers. Really sorry about that. I'm so sorry. But I don't look. I don't need any more stuff. If you're selling me something, I don't need that. Take it away. um, and he's like, "Look, I just want to make it clear, I'm not a shark." And I'm like, "Dude, I thought we'd been over this. I didn't think you were a shark. I'm just in my house. I'm relaxing. I'm trying to have a good time. And you're coming in here, your briefcase and your fucking tie, trying to make me feel bad. That's what I didn't like. Trying to make me feel bad in my own house. I'm like, dude, I don't want to slag off cripples. I don't want to do it in my own house. Not that I would. I'm not going to. I'm just saying, you know, when a man does in his own house, private business. Anyway, he was like, listen, please, my name is whatever I said my name was earlier. Because he was not very good at the lie either. and he said, "Look, my name is Clarence Thompson, and I'm here to try and persuade you to buy um, shark insurance." No, he didn't say shark insurance. What did he say? I'm getting confused because he was a shark, And this was a while ago, so it's hard for me to remember everything that happened. But secret, secret, secret. So anyway, he came in and he said, "Look, just take a look at my wares." I didn't know what that meant. I mean, like, are you coming on me? Please put your penis away. And Clarence Renegade or whatever it was his name was. And he's like, "Please, my name is Mr. Thompson. Don't make fun of me. So, would you like to buy some of my razors? I have them in my briefcase." And he opened his briefcase and it was full of razors. I'm like, "No, dude, I'm alright. I'm good for razors, thanks." And he's like, "Please, I need this sale. I really need somebody to buy all my razors. My family, you know, they can't sleep at night because of the hole in the roof. My wife, she's so very sick. My children, all 49 of them, they need clothes." And I'm like, "Dude, you have a wife and 49 kids? No offense, but you got a weird face that looks like a shark and you got flipper hands. How did this happen?" And he said, "Please don't make fun of me. I've already asked you politely not to make fun of my flipper hands and my shark teeth. And my nose that extends out like a shark's. And the giant fin I have in the back that looks like a shark fin. Please don't make fun of that." And I'm like, "Dude, you're coming into my house. You're not even wearing any clothes." And he's like, "Hello, tie? What do you call this?" And I'm like, "I guess it's my, I suppose it's a tie, but most people." I'll be honest with you, dude. If another salesman came into my house and he was just wearing a tie, I'd tell him, "Get the fuck out of there." You know what I mean? Yeah, and this guy Thompson, he seemed pretty angry about that. But he's like, "Please, just look at my razors." And all these razors he had just fucking just picked out of a bin or something. They were disgusting. I'm like, "Dude, I don't want any. Good for razors. I don't shave. I have a very petite face. I don't need to shave. No stubble on this face, ladies, if you're interested." And then, so he was in my house now, and he's like sniffing his little snout around. He's like, "You know what? I can smell. Are you baking a cake?" And I was like, "Yes, as a matter of fact, I am baking a cake. It's for the local parish church. And we're having a fundraiser to get rid of all of the spiders in the church. Too many spiders in the church. So we're gonna have a bake sale, and I'm making a cake, and we're gonna get rid of all the spiders." He said to me, "Can I have a taste of the cake?" And I'm like, immediately alarm bells ringing. You know what I mean? I'm like, "Do you want a piece of my cake?" "That's a piece of cake." No, but seriously though, I'm like, "I don't think I should give you any cake because you just came into my house with no fucking tie on, or with a tie but with no clothes on. I was going to buy a razor. I'm not." And he was like, "Dude, I asked you to buy 7 razors. Well, I'm still not buying them. I'm not on the razor buying business. Anyway, please, look, I don't want to sound derogatory. I don't want to be mean. Get the fuck out of my house, you stupid ass." And then at this moment, he kind of like undid his tie a little bit. You know, like Rodney Dangerfield used to do, where he like um straightened his tie a little bit. Well, he did that. He kind of like did that, and he's like, "Dude, why gotta be this way? Just give me a slice of your cake." I left a little bit of silence there for like a dramatic effect. That's not the end of the story. There's more to it. So anyway, he's like, "Just give me a little bit of cake." And I'm like, "No, dude, I don't want to give you any of my fucking cake. It's for the bake sale anyway. Are you gonna go to the bake sale? Are you gonna contribute? Are you gonna give like Sandra some of your Rice Krispie squares?" "I don't think so, because I don't even think you know how to make Rice Krispie squares. Here's the secret: you just get Rice Krispies, put it in squares. I know, right? Difficult. Well, I bet you couldn't even do that because you have crippled flippers. And I felt really bad after that. I'm like, dude, don't, shouldn't have said that. Maybe that's a bit too far. And he started getting all, he started getting all a bit huffy. He's like, dude, please, I told you not to mention my crippled flippers. Why you gotta be like that? I thought we were friends. And I'm like, dude, we have not established a friendship yet. I don't know where you got that from. I don't know where he got that from. But anyway, at some point, when he undid his tie, I had a good look at his neck. You know what I mean? A real good look. I realized, I figured it out. Right at the exact moment when I looked up and saw him eating my cat. I'm like, you're a shark! Lie to me, you piece of shit. You're not a salesman at all. Where did you get these razors from? He's like, they're just other shark teeth. I just stole some teeth from sharks. My fellow sharks. And made them into razors. I'm like, wow, I gotta say, ingenious. That's a pretty good idea. That's a real good plan. For a shark, it's really well put together. You know what I mean? Can't argue with the facts. However, get the hell out of my house. You know, can you believe that shark that he was giving me shit, trying to make me feel bad because he made me think that he was like a crippled person. He's like, don't make fun of my disabilities, my flipper hands. Don't call them flippers. But that's exactly what they were. He had flippers, and he was just fucking, he was just fucking with me. So that's what I mean, man. That's my let me make my point again. Is that sharks for the most part are cool. They won't like muscle in on your business. They're not gonna mess around. Sometimes, man, sometimes you get a shark. It's just a real prick. You know, makes you question the entire integrity of sharks. To be honest with you. But again, like that was just at one time, and since then I've had no problems with sharks. I think that they're fine, standing members of the community. To be honest with you, but they're good people. Like I'm gonna say this to you right now. I think sharks are good people, by and large. I didn't let one um, time negative time I had with a shark. I didn't let that. What? Come on, man. I didn't let that, kind of cloud my judgment when it came to other sharks, because that's just not a good way to do business. I don't think you gotta be honest. You gotta look at people as people. Crippled or not, flipper arms or not. But if they're sharks, kick them out of your house. That's something you do. Where's the other one? This one. No. See the other one. Ooh, I got it. Okay. So the moral of the story is never let a shark in your house, especially if he's wearing a tie. Tell him to fuck off. And don't fall for the crippled buy. Because they'll try it. Boy, they'll pull it. But also, another moral of the story, when you go to the sea, you gotta respect that shark. You know what I mean? Don't go in there with your hands and say, oh, they're just crippled fins, I'm just a shark. Because he's not gonna buy it. You gotta be honest. You gotta be straight up. That's my advice. You be straight up with the shark will be straight up with you. Okay. Have a good day, everybody. I mean, I'm still here because I haven't got the shine yet. So maybe we'll just sit here in like 2 minutes of silence. Because I don't know what else I can say about sharks. I've said everything I need to. I know people who are afraid of sharks. I'm like, what are you afraid of, man? What? What's your problem? You think a shark's just going to come in your house? Fuck you up? And they say, yeah. And then I tell them that story I just told you, where that's exactly what happened. And then they get really freaked out. They're like, dude, not good. I'm like, you never trust a shark, man. Never trust a shark. Okay, where is this shine? So I wasn't paying attention. Stop the shines. But anyway, pretty much got it, so it's fine. You saw me collect the coins. Fuck is this shine? God dang it. Alright. Listen. All right.
Don't trust sharks. That's all I got to say about that.